Hey, Monchar Digger here. Gonna do some more restoration using the hot vinegar for the iron relics. I got this one axe head. It's pretty much complete. It does have a crack in it. I just like it. This one is the same type of one. It's broken on the one side, but it means a lot to me. It came from a very special promotion I had where I found some true great finds. And then this, I guess this is like a horse bit that I found. I don't remember finding too many of these in the past, so that it goes up underneath the mouth or in the mouth. I'm gonna do that too. So I'm gonna put these in the hot vinegar and get them started, but just wanted to show you what the originals look like. Hey, Munchire Digger. These are the tools and stuff that you'll need to start this process. First thing is this vinegar, which I get from a dollar store. It's about $2.75 a gallon. I actually used 2 gallons in this one because I re-soaked, changed the vinegar, added vinegar. And since you want it to boil, you need a pot similar to this. I've used bigger ones. Bigger, is better if you, depending on the size of the tub you use. This is my tub, again, from a dollar store. I've had it for a couple of years, and does well holding stuff like hot vinegar and iron relics and etc. Bottles, cans. I use this knife, a jackknife, to help scrape off the rust coagulation on these things, on the relics as they're coming out of the vinegar or before they go in the vinegar. Whatever kind of chunky stuff you can get off there, the quicker things will go about. I also use a brush like this to scrape, at all the rust and try to get it off. And then maybe a couple other ones like this I have. And this guy is very useful, Dremel tool, just with a bit on it like that, a sanding bit, to get the final touches on the actual relics. If they're big relics, obviously if they're small relics, you're not going to use that. And then finally, I forgot, you're going to need baking soda as well, which we all know what that is, Arm & Hammer or whatever, to neutralize once you take it out of the vinegar bath and you're satisfied with the amount of rust that you've gotten off, after you rinse it off, you're going to put it into a mixture of baking soda and water, which I use these. And, I put, maybe half a cup to a cup, fill the water up about yay high, stir it up, put the relics in there, and let them sit for an hour to 3 hours, depending on what I got for time, to neutralize the acid. Otherwise, it could continue to eat your relics. And then this stuff is great. This Restoing, this is a crystal. You want to make sure, if you want to keep the natural look, to get a clear enamel. This one's crystal clear Restoing spray can. No mess, no muss, no fuss, and it keeps the original look. I have black and white as well to do different colors if I wanted to. But that's pretty much it. You want to have your tools set up before you start, and obviously it'll be much easier. Otherwise, you'll be going back and forth to the store and asking questions, what do I need? You get it all done at once. And I actually let these relics sit in the vinegar. It was over a week. There was some heavy pitting, heavy rust. And two of the items I actually ended up dumping out the old vinegar and putting in hot, fresh, new vinegar because it needed it. So, like I said, I used two of these. I'm just showing you the one, and you'll need some baking soda. And obviously a place to scrape or wash. I use my sink to do the rough, the initial parts, because you will take it out of here occasionally and clean it off and see where you got to see where you're at every few days. But that's it. Just to show you, I just put them in there, steamed up and bubbling up. Well, hopefully I have enough vinegar to put the other one in the other bucket, but we'll find out soon enough. You're going to be sitting in there a long time, at least 3 or 4 days, maybe more. Yeah, there's Montshire Digger here. That's the tub that one of my axes and my horse tack here came out of. I've been scrubbing on this thing, but now it's all nice and loosened up. There's still a little bit of rust on it, but in here, this axe I know it was broken, okay, but I still like it a lot, and it came from a certain place where I found a lot of good stuff, so I want to remember that place by this axe too. I gotta scrub some more on that rust. It's hard with just hand brushes, but that's what I'm doing. And then I'll put them in the neutralizer, which is baking soda and water, for a couple hours and let it to stop the acid from eating it. And then we'll put some stuff on it, some Restoing or something. I'll have to go to the store and buy some neutral color. But that's where we're at right now with these guys. So we got them resting in the baking soda water mixture. Just let them sit in here for an hour or two, just to neutralize the vinegar, to keep it from eating any more of it. Probably have to scrape a couple more little pieces off with a knife or something. But I'm pretty happy the way that axe is looking. Hey guys, check this out. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm holding this bit I took out of the vinegar and soaked it in the baking soda water earlier today. I dried it out and just sanded the rest of the rust off with a brush, mostly with a brush, a little bit of Dremel tool. But look at that thing. It's all nice and frayed up. Pretty cool. All I need to do now is put the Restoing clear coat to it, and I've got a nice horse bit relic I recovered last week from a field in New Hampshire. Cool beans. Oh, I get first coat of clear coat on it. Looks good. Hey buddy, oh, did I not take that out? I thought I did. First coat of clear coat on it. Like I said, it's broken, but this one came from a very special place, so it's going to be held on to forever and will never rust again. Hey, Montshire Digger back here for the wrap up. I couldn't be happier with these the way they came out. First one I did was the axe head from a very special site of mine. It is, one of the braces is broke on the back, but I don't care because the place was very important to me because I found a lot of great stuff there. And it's got these initials, DW, and then something underneath. If anybody knows what that means, let me know. I still haven't figured that out. This is the first time I've done like a horse tack. A buddy kind of talked me into it. This came out marvelous. A lot of work sanding that down, even after all the vinegar soaks. These soak for a week at least. And last but not least is this other axe head, which came out of a bottle dump where I've acquired lots of bottles. Again, you could tell it was smashed from the back side and it broke the braces, but again, just wanted to get some practice on them because I have a bunch of them to do, and I couldn't be happier with that, the way these came out. They're crystal clear enamel Restoing spray on is the way to go. I also have black and some other colors, but I really like the way that came out. Crystal clear enamel. Like I said, this nice and all freed up. You couldn't even move those hoops before, they were so rusted. But I had a good time with these. I've got more in the soak. Do a hoe and some ox shoes and go find some more relics. Happy hunting.